welcome to the Me First podcast, where we put ourselves first without guilt, because if we don't, who will? Today is episode 24. We are going to be talking about something that is near and dear to my heart, our heart, during menopause and perimenopause. But before I do that, let us check in with our friend Ria, who just came back from being out. How is Spain?
Yes, hello. Spain is beautiful. The weather is perfect, not too hot, not too cold. We were just out the whole afternoon and we went out for dinner. I had codfish, which is good for the heart. It's perfect for our topic tonight. But I love your blouse. How are you doing? I love it. Well. I love the ruffles.
Really? It's so feminine.
I know.
I tried to be a little bit more feminine, but then, I still got the black going on, because my heart.
I love it.
It's dark like my heart. I always joke around about that, but I do. And this is so cute. So this is funny. Nordstrom has a sale periodically where the clothes that go out of season, they price them so low. They're almost like a fast fashion type, but then if you go something like Nordstrom, it's a little bit better quality, and so I kind of like that. I take advantage of it, get them for like $14 and whatnot.
Really, Nordstrom? Yeah, they're usually like the high end ones.
They
right?
are. They usually are on the high end stuff, but periodically you go online and you shop their clearance rack, and that's how I ended up with it. I just kept thinking, oh my god, I need a variety of clothes for the podcast.
Yeah, it's so pretty. I love it.
That's what I did. So codfish is good for your heart. I did not know that.
Yeah, well, I think it's a Mediterranean diet, so it's anti-inflammatory.
Oh, gotcha. Seafood.
How
is it prepared? How's it prepared?
I think it was pan-seared, and then with tempura. It's wrapped in a black tempura, they call it. So it's crispy on the outside, and it has a very, very delicious cream. Cream is made of, I think it's a lentil puree or something. But it was
what do you
really
eat
good.
it with? What are your sides?
Vegetables, potatoes, grilled vegetables.
Okay. I might have had it with like a rice pilaf or something, but that's probably just me because it's my go-to. But it definitely sounds delicious. I'm not really big on breaded stuff because codfish is white fish, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, typically in the U.S., white fish is generally breaded because you can't brown
really?
it. It's almost always breaded every time I've had it because you can't brown it to a good crisp.
True.
Because of
Makes sense. Makes sense. That's why it's wrapped with the black tempura, they called it. Okay.
Yeah, that's why. But I do kind of love it where they put it on a grill sometimes. I don't know. I like seeing the lines, but that's just me. I'm weird like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, but otherwise, it's beautiful over here. As you can see, I did a little bit of shopping, put my heart in a little bit of a happy mood.
Good for you.
Yeah, let's talk heart. So, real talk. I was first diagnosed with hypertension at age 36. Believe it or not, I was 36. I mean, I'm heavy now. I'm probably still considered overweight, but I was way more overweight back then. With my height of 5'3", I weighed about 180 pounds, I think. And so I'm like, oh, this is kind of like a timely conversation because heart disease, and I should have known better, heart disease has become the leading cause of death for women after menopause. And I didn't realize that. I did not realize that.
Really?
It is. I guess at some point estrogen kind of protects your heart. And once your estrogen levels drop, the risk factors kind of rise, which, I mean, obviously it makes sense, right? And so as you go through perimenopause, and then somebody like me who had menopause early through which was forced through surgery, it rose pretty much because, I mean, obviously you're going to get your stress, you're going to get your poor sleep, and you're going to get all the symptoms of perimenopause and menopause, which it just aggravates everything. So it absolutely makes sense for me. I think I started getting cholesterol issues, I want to say at age 45, but losing about 20 pounds since then. I've actually been able to say I stopped cholesterol medication. So,
Wow.
yeah,
Good for
I think
you.
that's pretty. But see, you're a generally healthy person, I think. You've
Yeah.
done triathlons and whatnot. What was
Yes.
your experience coming from, doing triathlons, doing multiple of those, and then suddenly going through perimenopause and then realizing the essentially the power, like the strength, the energy, and everything kind of dissipated over time. Is that what happened with you?
Yes, yes, that was a crazy thing that happened to me. Fortunately, I don't have any cholesterol issues or heart problems. But sometimes my cholesterol, like overall cholesterol, would be just a little bit higher than the what do you call
Your
that? The
average?
range. I'm on the
Yeah.
yes. So, but it's not bad because my LDL, the good cholesterol is high, and my bad cholesterol is low. So my triglycerides is also low. So everything's good. But talking about when I was doing triathlon, I think I started running at 30, and then I started doing triathlon at 32. I'm 43 now. So I stopped doing all of that maybe 6 years ago. And what I noticed when I started my perimenopause, which was like around 38, because triathlon, it's like a lot of long, steady cardio. And it didn't bother me before. I love it. I love cardio. And then suddenly, I just get tired. I wake up tired. I don't know why. I thought it was just 1 day or 2 days, and then it went on and on. So, but it was hard for me because I am a very active person, and it's the first thing well, not my first thing, but it's one of the first things I do in the morning. I have to work out. So, and at one point, I can only do like maybe 2 workouts in a week. I used to do 5, and then I couldn't even last for 20 minutes. I was just tired. And then by 2 p.m., I would crash. Like, I don't know why I was tired, and I thought it's just a phase. It never went away. So after that, okay, this is not normal. This is not what I want. That's when I started to research and advocate for my health.
That's pretty crazy. It sounded like, was it like a drastic drop for you, like a
It
significant drop, and
was.
suddenly you just didn't have energy? That's pretty
Yeah.
amazing. Because, I mean, honestly, for us especially, we have like a general idea of heart health, right? You start getting tired or even heart attacks. I don't think we're kind of educated with that type of stuff, like symptoms, what happens, and stuff like that. And so it kind of sucks because being a woman, having to go through perimenopause and menopause, and then starting to realize that all of these symptoms, like you start to get hypertension, you start getting weight, you have your stress levels. All of those can generally factor in to you getting some sort of a heart problem, and it's almost like a challenge to kind of address the problem, because what is my problem really? Is my problem perimenopause or menopause? Is that where it came from, or did my problem come from me being stressed out, or is it hereditary? Like hypertension, I think, is
I
hereditary.
know.
So
Yeah.
that's pretty crazy. I
Yeah.
today, I'm going to be honest with you, I have been on I think from the time I was diagnosed at age 36 until about, I want to say 43, I had one medication. And then after 43, I started on two. And honestly, that's probably around the time where I was having like hormone issues. I probably went through like a drastic perimenopause and then of course coupled with my polycystic ovary, and then having what do you call them, tumors in my uterus, because I had, right before I had to go hysterectomy. I think all of those compounded into my blood pressure problems getting aggravated. So I ended up with two medications on high blood pressure, and I still am until today. I'm, like I said, I'm very grateful that cholesterol has kind of improved for me over time. And so just recently, probably about a month ago, I stopped cholesterol medication, and we're going to check again in December to see if I could just continue and just stop it all together. But it's really a challenge, because you don't know where everything is originating. So, yeah, definitely. I mean, tons of solutions. Let's talk about some solutions out there. I do have some tips too, but I kind of want to discuss some things that not necessarily, I don't want to solutionize it, but I kind of want us to talk about what are your options out there. And definitely, number one, first and foremost, on the very top of your list is make sure you go to your annual well woman checks. They check those every year. And I think a lot of us have a tendency to kind of put ourselves aside and not go through them. I'm going to admit, I'm probably one of them too. I like my mammogram, for example, it's just annoying to me. So I put it off. I just have not had a mammogram for 5 years until recently when I went a week ago. So, definitely a heart check. And I know you have some suggestions. What are your solutions on your part? What do you think?
Well, yeah, number one, like what you said, go to your annuals, have everything checked. So I think that's what you should focus on first thing, and then you dial in on your nutrition. Number one is nutrition for me. You really have to, everything is what you put in your body, that's what creates a problem. So if you put, yes, we have a lot of hormone problems, and sometimes even if you eat good, it still happens, but it helps a lot. So I think that for us during this phase, perimenopause and menopause, their research suggests that we go into, I don't like calling it diet, but we prioritize anti-inflammatory food. And usually the Mediterranean diet is like that, right? So olive oil, vegetables, fruits, seafood. That's what they prioritize, not nuts and stuff. So I'm trying to well, I'm good with eating clean, and seafood not so much. So just because my husband doesn't like seafood that much, so I should still incorporate it even if he doesn't eat that. So but every time we go out and eat at the restaurant, that's what I take. And aside from that, it's strength training and 150 minutes of cardio. Not intense, but
Do you do that daily?
steady. I do 7K steps a day. I do work out. I lift
150?
weights. Yeah, a week. 150 a week.
Oh, a week.
Yeah, me
A
too.
week's
No
not
way.
bad.
No way.
Like
Yeah.
every day. No, I don't know. I can't do every day.
No. Who has time for
Before
that,
you
right?
before you talk about like exercise and whatnot, I kind of want to talk a little bit more about food, and I'm going to tell you why. So, for you guys listening or watching, Rhea and I have two completely different lives, if you may, right? So she is a little bit more focused and dialed in terms of what exactly is healthy. She's way more conscious and cognizant and deliberate when it comes to eating healthy. I, on the other hand, same with exercise. I'm like, I will try. So I will tell you, because this kind of kicked something in for me when you were talking about the Mediterranean diet. Even though I'm generally not as healthy as Rhea could be, the very
You're
little
doing your
things.
best.
Yes, and that's what I wanted to say. The little things that you can do to adjust, like I do, like we cook with olive oil. In terms of mayonnaise, we have avocado mayo, and I kind of wanted to chat about this a little bit more because you know full well, going in and being intentional and deliberate about being healthy can cost a lot of money. But what I want,
Yes.
right, isn't it? So what I want everybody to kind of think about is you don't have to go all out and out of your way when you are trying to eat healthy and try to be better. What you can at least do is do the little things. Little things make a difference. Cut out your canola or your vegetable oil and replace it with olive oil as much as possible. Utilize an air fryer. And you know what works for me is Costco sells these avocado sprays. So instead of pouring oil on your food, use a spray. It'll lessen the volume that you are using with your food. And so it doesn't have to be expensive. It's going to cost a little bit more than your typical grocery store vegetable oil or canola oil. But think about it as investing in your heart health. And even those two little things, I believe, could have a significant impact on your direction, your positive direction towards eating healthier. But yeah, I did
For
love that you
sure.
said that. I did love that you said that. One thing though that I wanted to add is if you are at that stage, and you are thinking that a lot of these factors are starting to kind of pile on, it may be time to start talking HRT with your doctor. And
Oh,
don't
yeah.
be shy. Don't be shy. Definitely, like Ria said earlier, advocate for yourself. I really do think we should advocate for ourselves because, like we said early in the beginning of the podcast, if you don't, who will? Right? You have to do it for yourself. Tips. Do you have any tips? Does everybody have blood pressure machines at home?
Well, yeah, I know. My mom does, but not us. Yeah.
Really? I do.
Yeah.
Well, for a reason.
Of course.
I
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
yeah. Um, I do have some tips. Number one, no joke, have a blood pressure machine. Like I have a cuff. It's a really simple Omron cuff.
Ah,
Yeah, I mean it's
that's interesting.
inexpensive. Yes, it's inexpensive. You just put it in your like on your waist. The other one was just too clumsy, not like flimsy for me. It's just too much. So I get the little cuff. It's a really good brand. I mean, you can buy a lot of inexpensive ones that are still really good. I know Korea makes a lot of them, and like China. I don't know the
And it's accurate?
availability. It is. It is. Because I
Nice.
try to figure out if mine is calibrated or not. I got one for my parents, and I have one for myself. So I kind of try to match it. And periodically, obviously, when I go to doctors, they always like check. So I check at home and I check at the doctors, and it's aligned. And so it's a really small investment. You know what? You probably don't need it because you're generally healthy. But if you're experiencing like high blood problems and stuff like that, because I also realized it's a funny story, side note, but it's a funny story. It's not really funny. I take that back. This week I forgot to put my patch on. And
Okay.
2 nights ago, migraine set in. When migraine set in, my blood pressure spikes. And
Wow.
yes, honestly. And then until that point, I didn't realize, oh my God, I forgot to put my patch on. And I have not had a patch at the time. I have not had the patch on for about 3 days because I totally forgot that I didn't put it on. So yeah, migraine. And then went out for a drive and the sun was just too bright. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? I knew I took my medication morning and night for my blood pressure. And then I checked, but it was still elevated. It was like 140 over 95. I mean, not super high, but I think it's high considering I've been okay with my medication. And then I realized, shoot, I
Yeah.
completely forgot that I have not had the patch on. So,
Because I remember, oh, sorry.
yeah, no, yeah, go ahead.
I remember that when you told me before you went into HRT, your estrogen level was almost
Zero.
zero, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And so, as a matter of fact, on my recent annual check, my doctor was like, you know what? Your estrogen is still super low considering the dosage that you're on. We're going to increase that again. I need to get increased, but I'm working with an online pharmacy right now with the insurance company that I have, and they refilled the prescription before I could tell them that I need a new one. So I'm like, I don't want to waste it. It's really extremely expensive. If I were to pay for my patches out of pocket, it will cost about, I forgot what the pharmacy said, almost $200 out of
Really?
pocket for me. Yes,
For how?
HRT.
For 1 month?
I can't remember if it was for a 1 month because if I go to the online marketplace from my insurance company, they give it to me in 3 months. But if I go to the drugstore gives it to me in like 30 days supplies. So
Wow, that's expensive, huh?
yeah, it was like $178 out of pocket versus if I was to get it with insurance, I have a $25 copay. It's really expensive to take care of yourself.
It is, my gosh.
Yeah,
Plus the
it
natural
is.
supplements, plus shopping.
But you have to think about it as an investment on your health.
Exactly.
Like you want to go beyond 70, 80, I mean 90 even if you could, and if you're strong and if you're not having to kind of bother your family members, having if as long as you're healthy enough to be able to take care of yourself and not be a burden to anybody, why should you not live that long, right? Because you work all your life, go and have fun. So if anything, it's to be there, share your legacy with your kids, with your grandkids, and this is kind of investment. It's kind of an investment towards that, I think. Another tip is definitely what you always tell everybody every podcast: move. Gosh darn
Yeah.
it, move. Even if it's just a tiny bit of cardio every day, do something. I think that's one thing that a lot of us kind of tend to forget. We focus on the fact that we are tired, and so we don't have energy to go and exercise, when truth be told, if you exercise, you actually get more energy.
True.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. Any other
Well,
tips?
I really love that what you said. I don't have any other tips, but although I have another one, but before that, I just really love what you said, that even if, I know that these things, they cost a lot, HRT and everything to take care of yourself, olive oil. But you're right. And usually this phase, it's what we call almost midlife and midlife. So at this point, you've pretty much done a lot of things for other people. So it's time to live for yourself now.
Yes.
So yeah, that's a reminder. And then fiber. Fiber is very good for heart problems and cholesterol issues. So at least we need 25 to 30 grams of fiber a day. It's hard for me to meet that, but I try.
Protein is hard to meet. Fiber is even harder.
Yeah, exactly.
I can figure out protein. I'm not there on my protein. I'm going to admit I probably should be taking 70 grams of protein a day. I can probably do today, honestly, maybe 40 to 50, which is not good. I should go more because protein is strength. But fiber, oh my goodness.
I know.
Because I have trouble, and this is a good tip. Drink water, freaking hydrate,
Yes.
Because I don't hydrate, if I take protein, we have a problem.
True.
So
True.
I meant fiber. If I don't drink and I take fiber, we have a problem.
Yes.
You have to drink a lot of water. So
Yeah.
I actually truthfully cut fiber, and I'm just trying to get my fibers naturally now from vegetables and whatnot.
That's
Because
what I do.
taking
Me too.
Yeah, because taking fiber and forgetting to drink water, not good.
Nope.
It binds.
Yeah, it does. And sometimes it bloats.
Oh, good Lord, yes.
Yeah.
And then you're all tooty and ugh.
Yeah, that's why I don't.
Yeah. One more thing is a good tip. Learn your family history. I think that's a lot
Oh,
of
yes.
yeah, that's one thing a lot of people forget. We don't go out of our way to kind of learn our family history when it comes to all these things. What are hereditary illnesses? I think we should go out of our way and kind of like learn about them. Yep. All right, me first moment. What is going to be your me first moment for this coming week?
I'm going to try to focus on eating more seafood and work more on meeting my fiber needs. Because I'm good with my protein. I love meat. I'm a carnivore. So that's going to be my me first moment for this week. Eat more mindfully.
I have to think about my me first. I think I'm gonna go, and I'll try to be a little bit more deliberate in my intentions of working out. I was telling myself I'm gonna go work out, and I don't. I really should.
Because you're so busy. I'm talking to my husband and I said, Ate March, I don't know how she does it. Like, it's amazing. Yeah,
I
it's
need more
amazing
than
how you
24
do
hours
this.
a day.
Yeah, you do.
But I'm making it work. I'm making it work. I think I'm making it work. You know what throws me off is honestly traveling in September, October, and November. Because
Yeah.
every time I traveled, I was away for a week, and being away, it's kind of hard to like catch up for what you missed. And I have control issues, I'm gonna admit.
Oh, everyone does.
I have control issues, and that's like honestly, I work nonstop. My son and my dad came and dropped off my mom yesterday. They brought my mom over, so I had a little bit of a break because of that. But after that, I'm like, oh, I'm back to work. I filmed some videos today, so we're gonna keep going. Anyways, we have reached the end of episode 24. Subscribe to the Me First podcast on YouTube. Don't forget. And follow us on all the socials. Get into our mailing list by commenting VIP. And we will give you 2 free ebooks as well as a recipe for a high fiber granola, which tastes really good. Put it on yogurt or cereal, whatever you want to do. Until then, we will see you next time. Have a wonderful day.